Many men over 50 wake up in the morning feeling tired, stiff and weaker than they expected. The energy that once came naturally seems harder to find. But what if one simple habit at night could help restore that strength by the time morning arrives? Today, we're going to uncover the power of a single vitamin that men over 50 should consider taking before bed to support stronger performance, better recovery and renewed vitality. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Here, we bring you doctor-backed advice, practical health solutions and motivational guidance designed especially for men navigating life after 50. By staying connected, you'll discover how small changes can create powerful results for your health, confidence and daily energy. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll not only know what this vitamin is, but also why it works, how it affects your body overnight, and how to avoid the mistakes that prevent men from feeling strong in the morning. Men over 50 often begin to notice changes that they didn't expect. The body doesn't respond the same way it once did. Energy is slower to rise in the morning, recovery takes longer after a long day, and sometimes confidence feels weaker. These changes are not signs of failure. They are natural results of time, but they don't mean strength has to disappear. In fact, the right habits, including a simple vitamin taken before bed, can help men over 50 restore their vitality and wake up with stronger performance. As a doctor, I've seen countless men in this stage of life. They come into my office, sit down and quietly share their frustrations. They say, "Doctor, I wake up tired. I don't feel like myself anymore. Even if I sleep for 7 or 8 hours, I don't feel refreshed." When I ask about their nutrition, their sleep routine, or their vitamin intake, I often find the same pattern. They've never paid attention to how the body's needs change after 50. They eat the same way, live the same way, but the body now requires different support. One of the most overlooked supports is magnesium, a simple mineral, often forgotten, that plays a key role in restoring morning energy and performance. Magnesium is not just a vitamin, it is an essential mineral that fuels over 300 processes in the body. After 50, magnesium becomes even more important because the body's ability to absorb it from food decreases. Stress, common medications, and even alcohol deplete it further. Without enough magnesium, sleep is restless, muscles cramp, the heart strains and energy collapses. Many men don't even realise they are deficient. They only notice that their mornings feel heavy, their mind foggy, and their performance weaker. But the solution is simple. Taking magnesium before bed helps the body relax, improves the quality of deep sleep, and prepares muscles and circulation for the morning ahead. When sleep is deeper, testosterone levels restore better. When muscles relax overnight, strength in the morning feels stronger. Let me give you a real example. A patient named Michael, 57 years old, came to me with complaints of poor sleep and morning fatigue. He had tried sleeping pills, but they left him groggy. He had tried energy drinks, but they gave only short bursts of energy followed by crashes. We tested his mineral levels and found his magnesium was low. I recommended a magnesium supplement before bed, along with some lifestyle changes. Within 2 weeks, Michael reported sleeping more soundly. He woke up feeling sharper, more energised, and even noticed improvement in his intimate health. What changed? Not his age, not his schedule, simply the support his body needed to restore itself at night. This is the science. Magnesium calms the nervous system, lowers cortisol, the stress hormone, and helps the brain transition into deep sleep cycles. These cycles are when growth hormone and testosterone are released, when the body repairs muscle and restores vitality. Without enough magnesium, sleep remains shallow, recovery incomplete. That is why so many men over 50 wake up weak, no matter how many hours they spend in bed. By supporting the body with this simple mineral before bed, they give themselves a natural boost for the morning. But let me be clear, not all supplements are the same. The mistake many men make is grabbing the cheapest magnesium from the shelf without understanding absorption. Some forms of magnesium are poorly absorbed and simply pass through the body. Others can upset the stomach. The most effective forms for nighttime are magnesium glycinate or citrate, which are gentle, well absorbed, and support relaxation. Taking them consistently is key. Health is built through repetition, not one-time fixes. Now, magnesium is not a magic bullet. It is part of a larger picture. If you take the right vitamin but continue with poor habits, the results will be limited. That's why we must talk about the bigger framework. Men over 50 must protect their lifestyle foundations. Sleep, nutrition, exercise, and stress management are the 4 pillars. Magnesium before bed enhances sleep, but the room must also be dark, cool, and quiet. The body must be given a chance to fall into rhythm. Nutrition during the day should include leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains, foods naturally rich in magnesium. Exercise, especially resistance training, keeps muscles responsive to hormonal signals. Stress management lowers cortisol, preventing the body from fighting against itself. I often remind my patients your body is like a bank account. Every day you make deposits or withdrawals. Eating junk food, skipping exercise, and ignoring sleep are withdrawals. Taking vitamins, eating clean, moving daily, and resting deeply are deposits. By the time you are 50, your body has been carrying decades of transactions. If you want stronger mornings, you must invest more deposits than withdrawals. Magnesium is one powerful deposit, but it must be joined by other healthy choices. Think of a typical evening routine for a man over 50. He finishes dinner heavy with fried foods, drinks a few glasses of alcohol, watches television until late, and then lies in bed scrolling on his phone. He wonders why his sleep is restless, why he wakes up tired. Contrast this with another man who eats a lighter meal of vegetables and lean protein, avoids alcohol before bed, takes his magnesium, spends 10 minutes stretching, and shuts down his screens an hour before sleep. He goes to bed at a consistent time, and his body thanks him with deep rest. In the morning he feels stronger, more alive. The difference is not luck, it is choice. Let me also remind you about the role of testosterone. After 50, testosterone naturally declines, but lifestyle determines how sharp that decline is. Poor sleep accelerates it, stress lowers it, and obesity suppresses it. Magnesium supports testosterone by improving sleep quality and reducing stress hormones. When combined with exercise and good diet, the results are powerful. Men who take care of these basics often report not just stronger mornings, but renewed confidence in all aspects of life. Another important point, checkups are still necessary. Do not assume that magnesium or any supplement can replace medical care. High blood pressure, diabetes, or heart disease all affect morning strength. Regular checkups ensure that you catch silent issues early. Supplements support health, but doctors guide safety. Ignoring this is a dangerous mistake, and let's not forget motivation. Many men over 50 believe their best years are gone. They resign themselves to decline, but I have seen men transform their lives even at 65 or 70. They commit to change, they embrace healthy routines, and they prove to themselves that age is not the end. Imagine waking up at 60 with more strength than you had at 50 because you finally respected your body. Imagine being able to walk longer, work harder, and enjoy intimacy more fully, simply because you gave your body what it was missing. This is possible, but only if you believe and act. So my message is simple. Men over 50 should seriously consider magnesium before bed, not as a miracle, but as a tool. It relaxes the body, supports sleep, balances hormones, and prepares you for a stronger morning. Avoid the mistake of ignoring your needs. Avoid the mistake of chasing quick fixes. Build consistency with smart choices, and you will see results. If you are listening now, ask yourself, are you giving your body what it needs at night? Are you preparing it to restore, to recover, to be ready for tomorrow? The choices you make tonight shape the man you wake up as tomorrow. And if this advice speaks to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Here, we share knowledge that blends science, medical wisdom, and motivation to help men over 50 live stronger, longer, and with greater confidence. Because your mornings don't have to feel weak. With the right support, including one simple vitamin before bed, your mornings can become the start of strength, clarity, and renewed life. One of the most important things men over 50 must understand is that the body is still capable of transformation. I once worked with a gentleman named Charles, 59 years old, who had been struggling with restless nights for years. He woke up 3 or 4 times every night, felt drained in the morning, and carried that fatigue into his workday. He tried coffee to push through, but the more he relied on stimulants, the weaker he felt overall. When he finally came to see me, we ran basic tests and reviewed his routine. His magnesium levels were low, his diet was missing key minerals, and his evenings were filled with late meals and television. I suggested something simple: shift his dinner earlier, avoid alcohol at night, and take magnesium glycinate before bed. I also encouraged him to create a relaxing bedtime routine, including a warm shower and 10 minutes of reading. Within 3 weeks, Charles told me he felt like a different man. He was falling asleep faster, staying asleep longer, and waking up with energy he thought was lost forever. This is the kind of turnaround that proves age is not the end, but a new beginning when you listen to your body. Now, some men might wonder, Doctor, is magnesium really that important? Can one vitamin make such a difference? The answer is yes, because it is not just about the vitamin itself, but about what it allows the body to do. Think of magnesium as the key that unlocks deep sleep. Without it, the nervous system stays overactive, the muscles remain tense, and the brain cannot settle. With it, the body releases tension, stress hormones decline, and sleep cycles deepen. Deep sleep is where the magic happens. Testosterone production rises, growth hormone repairs tissues, memory consolidates, and energy reserves refill. Without deep sleep, the body is like a phone that only charges halfway. You can use it during the day, but by evening it's already drained. With deep sleep, the battery charges to full capacity, ready to power you through the next day. It's also worth noting that magnesium supports heart health, which is directly linked to morning strength. Many men over 50 deal with hidden cardiovascular issues that silently limit circulation. Magnesium helps regulate heartbeat, relax blood vessels, and reduce blood pressure. When circulation improves, everything else improves: energy, stamina, performance, and even mental clarity. Too often men think of intimacy or vitality as separate from overall health, but they are reflections of the same system. A strong heart means strong mornings. Weak circulation means weakness everywhere. I also want to address a common mistake: self-medicating with the wrong supplements. I have seen men bring me bottles of pills purchased online, promising miracle results. Some contained stimulants, others had hidden ingredients not listed on the label. One patient even developed liver problems from taking unregulated products. This is why I emphasise, do not blindly trust every product that claims to boost performance. Look for doctor-recommended supplements, stick with safe forms like magnesium glycinate, and always consult your physician if you are already on medications. Safety first. Strength without safety is no strength at all. Now let's take a closer look at the daily habits that make magnesium most effective. Imagine your evening. You finish dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before bed, keeping it light and balanced: grilled fish, steamed vegetables, maybe a handful of nuts. You avoid heavy fried foods and sugary desserts that disrupt sleep. About 30 minutes before bed, you take your magnesium with a glass of water. You dim the lights in your room, turn off screens, and allow your body to wind down. You might stretch gently, breathe deeply, or read something calming. You slide into bed at the same time each night, training your body to respect a rhythm. With these habits, the vitamin you take is amplified. Without them, even the best supplement cannot fight against chaos. Health is always a partnership between good habits and good support. I remember another patient, Jamal, who was 62. He was sceptical about vitamins, saying, "Doctor, I've lived this long without them. Why start now?" But he was exhausted, frustrated with his mornings, and ready to try something new. He agreed to magnesium, but also made changes to his sleep hygiene. He removed his television from the bedroom, kept the room cool, and limited his phone use at night. 2 months later, Jamal was glowing with energy. He laughed, saying, "I wish I had done this 10 years ago." His story is proof that it is never too late to take control. The earlier you start, the better, but even now the body responds with gratitude. Let's also talk about stress again, because men over 50 carry heavy burdens, family responsibilities, financial concerns, career pressures, health worries. Stress is like a silent thief. It steals sleep, drains energy and lowers testosterone. Magnesium helps calm the nervous system, but you must also do your part. Spend time in nature, talk to loved ones, practice breathing exercises, or simply find moments to be still. A relaxed mind leads to a stronger body. I often tell my patients, your mind is the driver, your body is the car. If the driver is tense, the car won't run smoothly. And what about exercise? Too many men think they are too old to train, but research shows that men in their 70s still build muscle with resistance training. Combine magnesium with strength exercises and your results multiply. Muscles recover better overnight. Soreness decreases and stamina grows. Even a simple routine, push-ups, squats, resistance bands or light weights, done consistently, can transform your mornings. When your muscles are active, your metabolism rises, your circulation improves and your confidence returns. I also emphasise hydration. Magnesium works best in a hydrated body. Many men over 50 are chronically dehydrated, drinking more coffee or alcohol than water. Dehydration strains the kidneys, stiffens circulation and weakens energy. If you want your vitamin to work, you must drink enough water throughout the day. Aim for clear urine, not dark. Think of water as the vehicle that delivers nutrients to every cell. Without it, even the best supplement cannot reach its destination. And then there is mindset. Too many men approach health changes with doubt. They say, I'll try, but it probably won't work. That attitude becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Instead, approach it with commitment. I am going to take care of my body and I will see results. Believe me, when the mind commits, the body follows. I have seen men transform, not because of complicated medicine, but because of simple consistency, fueled by belief. So, let me put it all together. Men over 50 face real challenges: lower hormones, weaker sleep, slower recovery. But these are not the end. By taking magnesium before bed, you give your body the tools it needs to restore overnight. Combine it with healthy habits, nutrition, exercise, stress management, hydration and mindset, and your mornings will change. You will wake up stronger, sharper and more confident. The choice is yours. Do you want to keep dragging yourself out of bed, tired and frustrated, or do you want to rise with energy, ready to live fully? The answer lies in what you do tonight. One vitamin, one habit, one choice, repeated daily, creates transformation. And before we close, let me remind you to subscribe to this channel. We bring you guidance that blends science, medical wisdom and practical motivation. Together, we will make sure your 50s, 60s and beyond are not years of decline, but years of strength and renewal. Because your mornings don't have to be weak. With the right choices, they can be the strongest part of your day.